All right, boys, so we tore apart our M3 last night. I feel a little guilty about it, but it's for good cause. So we got the turbo S50 out, and we started to take all the brakes off, the diff and everything, and I think we all realized last night that everything underneath the M3 is completely different than what's underneath the 3 Series chassis. So it looks like we're gonna be robbing this car of basically everything. Subframe, knuckles, all that goodness, because it's just beefier and more reinforced. And like I said, we wanna turn this car into an M3. By the time we're done with this car, the only thing that won't be M3 about this car is the VIN, which who really gives a crap about? So that's all easy. But there's one issue with this whole project that has me pretty worried, and that is the downpipe. So as you guys know, the downpipe or the exhaust, everything is on the USTM passenger side, which is the JDM driver side, which means the steering shaft might actually cause a huge issue. Basically, we need a downpipe that's gonna go right here, but the head sits insanely close to it. So at first, I was feeling real confident. I was like, we got this, we'll make it work. People do it all the time. And that was me just being excited and ignorant because I've done plenty of research on it before and I knew it wasn't gonna be easy. So before we get any deeper into the project, I figured it was a good time to actually test fit this drivetrain. So yanked the front end off the car, got the thing on the crane. Now what we're gonna do is shove it in there and find out pretty quickly if this is gonna be something that is plausible. All right, so just like that, there's an S50 turbo in the E30. It's crazy. The thing just slips right in there. I love that. It's kind of mind-blowing to see this like this so quickly. I mean, nothing's hooked up, but it's in the engine mounts and it looks insane. So, I'm not gonna lie, I just filmed a clip looking at it for the first time and I freaked out a little bit. It was a little bit tighter than I anticipated, but after using more than just like a second of thought, I think we got this. So, let's check it out. As you guys can see, there's like no room, like literally no room at all. But what we do have is this little window right here. It's gonna be tight, it's gonna be a pain in the ass, and it might not flow the best, but I'm willing to sacrifice a little bit of flow and power just to make this all work together. So it's gonna be a lot of work, but we got this.
Dude, I don't know what you're talking about. It looks like there's plenty of room for a 3-inch downpipe.
Oh, so much.
How's it going over there?
Having a bad time.
All right.
All right, we're here. I gotta pull the mounts out of this car, which are like seized into the chassis, which is a huge pain in the ass. I wanna get the taller mounts in here to see if we can get even more clearance out of it. Brian's here. Brian, what's up, man?
I'm doing great. I'm glad I hear, because when I showed up, Jimmy was whining. Okay.
Dude, I need to get food, dude. I think I'm hangry. So, today we're gonna get some stuff done on the Sonda. We're gonna like double team right now. I gotta get the mounts out. But today we're gonna start making the trans brace, right? I think.
Right, exactly.
So some frames are bolted in. All we have to do now is bolt in the trans and everything's bolted.
The main parts are in location.
In locations. Issue with this car is since it was never meant to have a trans brace in the tranny tunnel, which it didn't have, it's not reinforced for it. So Brian right now is reinforcing the chassis as best as he can with what we got to make our new tranny brace work.
Right, exactly. A couple days ago, I was looking at this thing, it was scratching my brain a little bit, and like Jimmy said, there's no structure in this thing for a trans cross member. So I found the frame rail underneath the car goes along this area right here. You can kind of see where all these spot welds are. Bang, 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 bang. And then along this area. And that is where I'm gonna put my plate. We're gonna drill some holes through it, and that is going to be how the trans cross member will bolt up. Check it out, so from under the car, these are the two frame rails that I was talking about, or unibody rails right here and here. And these are the structure that we put our plates on top of, and these are the holes that we just drilled. And we're gonna put plates from the bottom, and we're gonna sandwich the chassis right here, and that should be all the strength that we need to hold the tranny brace, which is obviously mounted right here and here. All right, so we got a brand new tranny mount underneath Nissan right now. And my first thought is to maybe try to use the original 240 trans brace here. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is try to turn this into something symmetrical and just chop it here and here.
All right, so threw the engine mounts in, didn't do anything, whatever. But I'm feeling good about it now. So my game plan here is to get the downpipe made first, because once the downpipe's made, the thing should come together pretty quick. We should have no issue coming down through here and snaking straight back and then teeing it all back together. But for today, it's in there, it looks great, I'm awesome. We have an idea for getting the downpipe made. We'll order the parts tomorrow and get it going. But while I've been over here, Brian's been going ham getting this trans mount made. You having fun without me over there? Come on.
I am. I'm doing the good old CAD.
Cardboard aided design, huh?
So, yeah, get back to me in like 3 minutes and we'll get something cool going.
Dude, I want to play, man.
All right, well, yeah, you lost your chance playing with BMW.
Yeah, that's right. What is going on here?
Dude, I don't know. Where'd you get this?
Oh, I'm talking about this.
Oh. Yeah,
Arts and Craft B-Hall.
this is the only piece of metal we had left in the gauge that I wanted.
You gotta be efficient.
And so I used all the rest of it.
Cut her up, boy. Metal
this
blade.
Freaking blade does.
That's terrifying.
I'm nervous.
All right, here we go. Here's the piece. Time for some, what, origami here, kid, or what?
Yeah, I think we're gonna start with like the main bend and get the angle right first, and then try and bend all the tabs over.
Okay. Good old clamp and bash technique.
Yeah, it's not exactly a sheet metal brake, but hey, we can break something with it. Like my hand. I normally like to do this with a block of wood or something, but so that you don't dent it, but I can't see one within arm's reach.
Okay. Let's put it underneath the car so they can get an idea of what's going on here.
So we still need to trim quite a bit more, but I wanted to make it. Here, push it back a little bit.
Brian basically made this to mimic the same box shape as the OEM.
We'll cut this line from here to here and fill this in with weld. Should feel like a glove, like an Italian shoe.
Oh, that's a good fit. Bird's eye view with B-Hall. Oof. Ooh, look at it. Yep. All right, B, show the class.
Check it out. So we still have to trim this one, obviously, so it's slightly bigger and longer in certain areas than this one, but we got a pretty close match here.
All right, B, I'm kind of just your cheerleader today, you know? So good luck, man. I'm gonna film it, tack that shit up. So you're gonna tack all 3 pieces together. Then we're gonna wedge it in place, make sure everything's straight. You're gonna hammer it into place. We're gonna bolt it up and we'll finish welding it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Game plan.
Took the words out of my mouth.
Let it bang, baby. Oh, no helmet? Solid.
Ow.
You got it. Send her home, B. Okay. Ooh, B, look at this thing out of the car. I can see why you wanted to make this thing. You had a good idea.
Damn, boy.
Little weld, fill, flapper action. And she'll be a dime for sure. Look at it.
Hold on, don't show it yet.
All right, sorry. You good there, kid?
I got like...
Can we show him now? I know it's not finished, but it's welded together.
Show him a thing.
Oof. Oof. I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed. I see you on this. So, Brian's still gonna trim the bottom and we're gonna weld this up. Well, Brian's gonna weld this up. We have to bolt in the chassis first and make sure all the angles are right here before we lock it in place, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I wanted to, I wanted to get it up there sitting in place and then drill our holes and really get it clamped down and sandwiched.
Just like,
So we got the 2 jacks holding the trans cross member in place right now.
one. Clean it up a little bit more, made some more room for it to fit under the chassis a little bit nicer. Now we're gonna bolt it up to the car, make sure the height is perfect because we could still kind of close the gap up a little bit with the edges. And then Brian's gonna tack it in place, weld it up, and then it's done.
That's it.
That's it.
I'm pretty excited though. It came out cool, right?
Now it looks amazing.
It's always fun and
Really
a little
impressed.
bit of a challenge to try to make like, you know, a multi-plane piece out of one sheet.
We're just using random hardware just to get this going. Hit it. So we're gonna be welding the nuts to this plate, so we could just use bolts on the bottom. We're just impacting the life out of them so the plate kind of forms to the chassis.
It's actually the other way around. Chassis forming to the two plates.
Really?
Yeah, the ones on the top and the bottom are sandwiching two layers of steel underneath.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, so it's now fully bolted, isn't it?
It's fully bolted.
It's fully bolted now?
Yep.
Oh, dude, it's so weird to feel this solid.
It is solid.
That's so dope.
Still in the middle?
Yeah, no, it's still in the middle. Dude, it feels, I mean, we added some more rigidity to the floorboard after we cut the tunnel out.
Definitely add rigid. Now we just gotta weld these and it's done.
Look at the engine fitment. Oh, it's beautiful. The level's beautiful. Transposition, beautiful. So happy. This thing is actually in there. That's right?
That's all of the major components.
So engine bolted up, trans bolted up, front subframe bolted up, rear subframe bolted up. Now we're just gonna finish everything else.
Now all it is making room for components.
That's what I'm saying.
That's it. Now we just gotta cut metal out.
All right, since we got the height that we wanted with the trans, Bri welded up the corners so it's all locked into one position, and it looks pretty good. So let's take it out, clean it up, give it a quick spray paint, and that's it. She's done. And wow, like the way Bri got this to integrate around the existing rails, it just looks OEM. It's a good piece, B. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you. We may end up doing like a little half moon notch on one side for the exhaust when it comes time, but it's good for now.
It is, yeah. It just looks so flawless, just the way it fits between the rails and everything. Super pumped. Love it. Give it a clutch kick.
All right.
Oh, let's check the floor. Oh, this thing's so solid.
It'll work.
It'll work. Drivetrain. Hooked up. All right, guys. So, trans mount is in, hooked up. Brian did an amazing job. I'm really impressed. I'm really proud. Thank you, buddy.
You're welcome.
Super dope. Now it's time. Wow, we have so much more to do. We're on it. Don't worry. Parts are coming in fast. So we got a lot of stuff to do and a lot of content for this car that I'm excited.
And the heat's gonna be on next week.
Oh yeah, finally, I can't tell you guys how hard it has been to get the heat turned on in this place. I don't know if you guys realize it, but we're in here and it's like 30 to 40 degrees and we're freezing. So this has been a difficult series to film.
Can you only imagine how much more efficient we're gonna be?
I can't even explain to you guys. Like, I know you can't see it on the camera. It's cold, but awesome progress today. Somehow, this is in my E36 right now. I put the front end real quick. I've taken like 400 photos of this thing tonight. I cannot, like, seeing this it makes you.
Like, obviously it doesn't run right now, but it feels.
It feels like, yeah. I mean, I can make it run, like, but it's gonna be loud.
We could spin the spinny thing.
But, dude, just obviously I'm not gonna keep it purple, even though it, like, kind of works. It looks blue on camera, but, I love it so much. I don't want to paint the bed. I just want to get it. Now we have to. Whatever.
Do a nice engine bay.
Okay, fair enough. Look at it. Okay, that's super cool. So, yeah, we're gonna get the downpipe made. It's gonna be great. It's not gonna be that hard. We got this. And yeah, I'm gonna shut up because I keep talking. Today's been a lot of talking. So, you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. And B.
Have a great night. We'll see you next time.